Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Gary here. Hope everyone's week is going good. It's been rainy here in Cincinnati for the past 2 days, 3 days, something like that. I love this kind of weather. Just love it. Anyway, I gotta get going on this topic today because it's gonna take a little longer. Hopefully, I can get as much content in as I can. People that know my station, people that know my programs, and have watched some of my content, they know there's a couple of factors they know about me. I speak the truth. I speak from the real world. And I tell it like I see it. I tell it like it is. I have no filter. I don't. If I see it, if it looks like shit, it smells like shit, and it tastes like shit, well, guess what? It's probably shit. All right? That's how I think. So, and I can't. I said to Roger one day, I said, I don't know if I could do this podcasting stuff, Gary, Roger. I mean, I can go, I could maybe rattle out 10 episodes at best, and I don't know where I'm going to come up with the content. And he said to me, he goes, Gary, the way your mind works, you'll never run out of content. Trust me. And I'm thinking, how does he know me like that? How does he know me like that? Roger, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm fucked up. Okay, so today's episode, I think about this, the stuff I'm going to talk about today, I think about it all the time. Every time I turn on the TV with my frozen pizza in front of me and my seltzer water next to me as well, and I got the football game on, and I'm cheering on our Bengals to win one game. Please, win one more fucking game. Our record is 3 wins, 7 losses. Really? We can go into a whole episode about that, but we're not going to talk about the Bengals today. They suck ass. They suck ass. I'm talking about the fix. Well, I've talked about this shit before. I'm going to talk about it again today. My good friend Angela always said to me, I'll never forget it. She said, Gary, when it comes to money, people are funny. Makes me sick. It really does. So, let's just dissect things here. The Bengals were in the Super Bowl against the Los Angeles Rams, I'm going to say 3 years ago. We made a Super Bowl run. It's our third time. Three-time losers. We were winning the whole game. The Bengals were winning the whole game. And it wasn't until like the last 2 or 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. What happened? The 3 blind mice started throwing flags. That's why I call refs, 3 blind mice. The refs start throwing little yellow flags in their little pocket. Yeah, they pull the little flaggy out and they start tossing it in the air. Oh, he held him. He was holding him. Oh, he put his finger on his face mask. It wasn't a blatant face mask, but he put his finger there. He fouled him. What am I doing? It's the stroke. It's the stroke job. Ugh. The fix. You don't think those refs get together at halftime? They say, okay, well, the game's going pretty good. We got the Bengals ahead. And that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. But and then one field judge, one of the refs says, well, but I got $100,000 bet on this game. I gave $100,000 out of my savings account to a buddy of mine on my street to bet against the Bengals. So we got to, and then the other ref goes, yeah, and I owe you money from that poker game the other night. So yeah, we got to make it even somehow. And then the other referee goes, I don't see nothing, hear nothing. I don't give a shit. I'm going to play it even. You guys do what you got to do. It goes on. It's got to go fucking on. Come on. So they throw all these flags. All the flags are getting tossed in the fucking air the last 2 minutes of the game. And they call it against the Bengals. And then the Rams win the Super Bowl. Excuse me. Yeah, I said, that's a lot of content, Gary. Well, it's true. Stroke me off some more, really? Stroke it off. Sir Strokenoff. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's take it back a little bit. How about NBA basketball? You got 5 players. I'm just going to use an example. You have 5 players. Well, Gary, there's no possible way the fix is on. This guy, Gary's full of shit. He doesn't know what he's talking about. They play pure. They're athletes. These guys have been playing basketball around the neighborhood since they could walk. Before they could walk. They're athletes. They spent their whole life running, conditioning, lifting weights, drills, continuously throwing the free throw, day in, day out, the passing, playing, everything, team. Stroke me off some more. You got 5 players on the basketball court. 5 players. You got 1 player that can drain the 3-pointer all day long from any part of the court, outside of the box, outside of the key, in the 3 points, 3-pointers all day. Hook shot, swish. Hook shot, other arm, swish. Oh, throw it behind my back, 3-pointer, swish, all day long. Through the regular season, this 1 player, 3-pointers. You pass him the ball, and he's in the outside of the 3-point line, swish, swish, swish. He might miss 1 out of 300 fucking attempts on the 3-pointer. This guy is golden. This guy is automatic. Automatic. Or girl, whichever. So then you go to the playoffs. It's the big game, wherever it might be played. I don't follow the NBA like I used to, but I'm just going to use that as an example because there's only 5 players per side. How much of a fix can go on? So before the game starts, they get to this guy and they say, "Hey, I'm going to use the word they because it could be anybody." They get to this guy and say, "Hey, tell you what, we'll make it worth your while. We will triple your yearly salary in 1 game if you throw the game." When it comes to money, what? When it comes to money, what? People are funny. The kid goes, or the young man goes, or the young girl goes, "Well, sure. You're going to give me $300,000 in 1 game versus $100,000 a year?" Or whatever, I'm going to use a round number. Sure. I can miss those 3-pointers. Those crucial times when you need that 3-pointer. Oh, I can go a little left of center. Oh, sure. No problem. No problem. Write that check out. This is how you spell my last name. Make sure you press hard on that check. Or give me cash. I want cash. I'll see you outside the stadium. I want cash. And then the reporters go, "Oh, it's a horrible thing. I can't believe he missed those crucial shots." Oh, but he's human. He's human. He missed them. Hey, everyone has a bad day. I know he was like wildfire the whole season long. Could not miss. He made the cover of Sports Illustrated. He got in the front of the Wheaties box. He was automatic. Couldn't miss. They called him the 3-point king all year long. The 3-point king. But when it's for a championship, to get a trophy, you fuck your teammates, you fuck your coach, and you fuck the fans. Give it up the old asshole. Why? Because you're going to get $200,000 extra or whatever it might be. Because why? Because he was offered a payout. Gary, you don't know that to be true. Well, come the fuck on. It's been going on since I was born. Before I was born. Whenever it comes to money, when it comes to sports, gambling, anything that involves money and gambling, somebody somewhere, whether it's a referee, a coach of a team, to pull a good player and put a shit player in, to pull the first string kicker for a 3-point a 3-point kick that will win the game. The kicker says, "Oh, I twisted my toe or my ankle. It hurts. I can't kick." And they put the fucking loser in that picks his ass and flicks it all game. And then he misses it, goes left, wide left, the game's over. The Super Bowl goes to this team instead. It can go on at level of, like I said, it can go on at the coaching level. It can go on 1 or 2 players. And I've seen it on TV. I've seen replays where a guy's running the ball down the sidelines, clear shot to the end zone, and the guy who's supposed to tackle him just puts his arms up like, "Oh, I didn't see him coming." Get the fuck out of here. How many times have you seen this year and last year? I've seen it a lot this year, where defensive players don't wrap up the player that's running the ball. They don't put their arms around him and wrap him up and tackle him. They just bounce off of him like a carom. Carom off of him. Carom off of him. Bump him. Hit him high. Don't hit him low. Hit him high. Bounce off him. Oops. Oops, coach. I slipped. The fuck out of here. So, after last week's game with the Bengals, I called my local cable station, my cable carrier, and I canceled my TV service for the remainder of the year. I'll stream everything. Thank you very much. Fuck paying that TV. The only time I turn my TV stations on is for football season. I can care less now. The Bengals suck ass. Every year they let us down. Every now and then they might have a good year. But this year they suck. Last year they sucked. All these marquee players. You know, Trey Hendrickson, the best edge rusher, undisputedly in the entire NFL, in my humble opinion. He held out all spring training right up to the first game. And, "Well, I'm not going to play until I get a better contract or I get more money what I'm worth." So then they pay him. Well, guess what? I don't feel it. I'm hurt. My back hurts. I can't play. So he's not going to play. But what is that? What is that? Can someone help me understand that? I can't be the only one that thinks that. I'm just saying the Bengals because I'm a fan. But I mean, how many other teams out there, owners that are paying these marquee players all this fucking money? And then all they got to do is say, "Oh, I twisted my ankle or I hurt my back." There's no MRI in the world or X-ray in the world that can detect a strain or a pull in the human back. Now, too many muscles back there, too many bones. "Coach, my back hurts. I can't have a hard time picking up anything off the floor. I'm gonna have to ride the pine this Sunday and next Sunday, the following Sunday. Can't do it. No can do. Sorry, can't play." Why do they do that? Why? Because they got paid. They got re-signed to another giant contract. And now they don't want to fucking play football. Why? I don't know. Pussies. Fucking pussies. You know? So I feel bad for the people that aren't awake yet. Because I've been awake now for several years. I just have these hopes and dreams that the Bengals are going to pull it off. I'm exasperated, as you can tell. But the fix is on every goddamn Sunday. That's why, sometimes I'll go into a race book and I'll go up to the window, I'll put $10 on a team that's not supposed to win a football game. I'll go in there and I'll go to the window and I'll say, "Yeah, I want $10 on the Saints to beat the so-and-so team. Oh, the Saints are underdogs by 14 points. I want $10 for them to win." And then the payout, if they happen to win, if there might be a fix going on that particular day, I might win several $100s on $10. That's the only reason I do it. Instead of watching football and rooting for my team, I'm going to start rooting for the long shots in every game. Because any given Sunday, some team that's not supposed to win wins. Why? Oh, somebody paid him off. The guy that could drain the three-pointer all day, blindfolded, misses them by a fraction. Bing! Off to the left, bing! Off the rim to the right. Oops, sorry guys. Sorry teammates. I I don't know. I'm just not feeling it today. I'm just not feeling it. The game of all games. I'm just not feeling it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. People spend their whole life, and I feel bad for the athletes that are not on the take, because these are the ones that since before they can crawl, they were born with a gift to be athletes. And then they trained vigorously year in and year out, year in and year out. Their whole life is dedicated to their craft, whether it be ice hockey, tennis, soccer, team sports, whatever, what have you. That athlete dedicates his whole life to become the best he can be. And then he gets to the world stage of a World Series, an NBA playoff, an NHL Stanley Cup, or a Super Bowl for football. And all it takes is some dirty referees or a player that is going to fix it, or not play to his 100% potential because he might be getting paid off. You know what goes on. You know it, I know it, and everyone else knows it. If you don't know it and you want to keep on living under that cloud of, well, you know, I believe my team's going to win, and I'm going to buy another jersey. Goddammit, I'm going to spend $180 for that jersey to say my favorite team on the front and in the back, and that NFL jersey costs about $180 more, and I don't have the money. I could probably spend that on my kids' college fund, but fuck it, I'm going to go support my team. Goddammit, yay team, yay! And they suck. They suck because someone got paid off. I'm not saying every game is fixed. It can't be. It can't be. But the ones that matter are. Watch them. Watch them. I mean, I love horse racing. I just love it. I love it to death. The big, and people say, oh, well, Gary, horse racing's fixed. I don't believe horse racing's fixed. I used to think it, but I don't think it is. There's no way. How are you going to slow down an animal that weighs 1,200 pounds going 40 miles an hour? How are you going to slow that horse down? They're forward motion horses. They're built for speed. Even if Paco or whoever, Jose or whoever, or Ricardo or whoever's on the back of that horse tries to pull up on that horse on the backside or the backstretch, ain't going to happen. That horse is going to pull their arms out of socket. So I'll throw that out. That can't be true. But I think humans in general, oh yeah, sure they can. The athlete that spends his whole life killing himself in the gym or in team sports, I know I'm going back over this, they kill themselves making themselves their personal best, the best they could be at the game. Only to be at the top of a game somewhere, of a championship game, and have one of their loser asshole teammates throw it. Because why? People with money, when it comes to money, people are funny. Well, I really want that in-ground pool in my backyard. You look at, okay, this thing's going to go longer than I want it to go because I got to go walk. You watch any NFL game any Sunday, or college game, but mostly NFL. Watch these NFL games any given Sunday. When that ball snapped and the defensive line is trying to get to the quarterback, everyone's holding. There's no blocking. They call them blockers. Fuck you, blockers, my aching ass. Everyone's got a hold of their jerseys, their fucking back of their jerseys. They're pulling, they're holding, and they're tugging. There is holding at every single fucking snap. Especially when Trey Hendrickson was playing. Of course, because he's not playing this year. Coach, my back hurts. Pussy. Every time an edge rusher of any kind of edge rusher, and those on the outsides come into the quarterback, those offensive line guys can't hold these monsters back. So what do they hold them? They're holding them. They got their armpits. They're dragging them like this. They're holding them. They're holding them. And the ref, one of the three blind mice, he's watching the whole time. Any given play, every single fucking Sunday, they can throw a flag. Why don't they? Well, because the fix isn't on. Because they're not paying that ref any extra money to throw the flag, see? You know, and then you got the player that's going, he's throwing his arm up, flag, where's the flag? Because that one player that's calling for a flag, he's not on the take that particular game. He's like, why didn't you call him? He had me by the back. He had my whole shirt like this. He was pulling me from like that. He was pulling my shirt back, ref. What do you didn't see it? I don't know what you're talking about, guy. Kid, I don't know what you're talking about. And then the guy gets in the ref's face. Then the ref throws the flag for unsportsmanlike conduct. 15 yards. You're ejected from the game, motherfucker. That's when they'll throw the flag. Oh, Jesus. It makes me sick. It makes me fucking sick. You can go on YouTube, and I don't even know the name of this artist, but I can tell you the name of the song. Came out in the 80s, called Everybody Knows. I don't know the name of the artist. I can pull it up on my phone, but I'm recording this episode on my phone. Just type in that song, Everybody Knows. And it tells it just like it is. Every lyric on that song talks about what I'm talking about. It's been going on. It's been going on for centuries. All it takes is one player, one ref, one coach to slant the game in the other team's favor. Because a lot of money is riding on that game. The powers that be make sure that those referees, oh my God, you better fix it. You better make it, keep it fair, but you better fix it. Make it close, keep it close, keep it close, keep it close. By God, those LA Rams, they better beat those Bengals. They ain't happening. Bengals are going to go home losers again. All right, I'm going to get off my soapbox. Hold on, let me climb down off of this thing. Damn. I've been saying for a while now I got to get a smaller soapbox. I'm going to hurt myself climbing off that thing. Anyway, I had to send that out there. I had to rant. It's not going to be the last time I'm talking about this, by the way. You're going to hear me talk more about this shit all year long. I just can't stop. People need to start opening their eyes. Stop looking at the fucking TV set on a Sunday. Go outside, go for a walk, take your girlfriend, your boyfriend out, do something fun in the park, go play frisbee, go walk your dog, read a book, watch a movie. Netflix has got a lot of cool shit, man. Amazon Prime, they get some movies in there. Watch a movie. Do something fun. Do something constructive on a Sunday than sit there and watch your team lose. Before we get off this program, I'm going to tell you really quick. Before I get off here, because I'm running at almost 25 minutes. Too long. Every time I turn on a Bengals game, and I've told my friends this, my blood pressure goes up. Our coach sucks ass. I'll go back and look at some of my episodes. I'm not going to go back there. But he sucks ass. He's a horrible coach. And he calls all the plays. My blood pressure goes up. I feel my pulse. I have to turn the game off after the first quarter and go out for a walk because I don't know why I keep on drinking the fucking Kool-Aid. Oh, God, the Bengals got to win. This is a game they got to win. They got to win this game. We're 3 wins, 7 losses. Well, this coming Sunday against the Patriots at home, guess what's going to happen? The Patriots are going to come to our stadium and beat our ass in the ground. They're going to kill us. If the Bengals put up 10 points, they'll be lucky. They'll give away about 50 points. The Patriots are going to shellac our ass all over the field. I'm going to go out. I'm going to bet $100 on the Patriots to win that game. I'm going to double my money. And this will be the first time I bet against the Bengals because they suck. All right. Promise I get off here. I'm going to get off here. I don't want to go to 25 minutes since it's getting close. Everyone, Thanks for stopping by and looking at my stuff again, my content. I know I rant a lot, but I speak the truth. People are thinking it, and I say it. I say it. Okay, well, you all have a fantastic weekend. Hope you have a nice weekend. And I'll catch up to you next time I'm around. All right. Peace out, everybody.